Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. So I'm gonna do a multi-palette bingo with my Colourpop palettes today. You guys have been requesting that I do this video for a while, so here it is. I'm really excited to play with these together. I have paired a few of these together just like in my days. Like I used to pair these two a lot together when I first had them. I'm pretty sure I paired these together a couple times. I don't know if I did videos on any of that. I haven't paired Just My Luck with anything. And my Colourpop custom palette's so new that I've only played with it with itself. So I'm really excited to just play with all these together. I have 5 total. I guess I can show them to you really quick. This is the Yes Please palette. I loved this so much when I first got it. This is the palette that made me fall in love with yellow eyeshadow. It's now my favorite color ever, and it has been for about 2 years. This palette just, it brings me back, you know? The Dream Street palette was the first collaboration palette that I bought that was between Kathleen Lights and Colourpop, and I really, really loved it, and I still like it a lot. It's really pretty. When I want to just feel very glamorous, this is the palette I go for. I just feel like you can get a lot of those really pretty tones with that palette. The Zodiac palette is the second collaboration with Kathleen Lights and Colourpop. It looks like this. This one has a mirror, so I'm not going to blind you. I loved this one as well. I had a lot of fun playing with this. I really like this shade right here, and I really like this orange, and that's coming from someone who doesn't love orange eyeshadow. The Just My Luck I knew I had to have when they dropped it. I love green eyeshadow so much. It's so pretty. It performs so well. I feel like this palette is superior. The quality is just extra good, and I really like the quality regardless, but that palette specifically is just amazing. And then this is the palette that I created during one of their Build Your Own Palette sales recently. I love my palette. I think I did a really good job with it. I've yet to play with every single shade in it yet, so I'm hoping I get a shade that I haven't played with yet, because I'm going to randomly generate one shade from each of these palettes and create a look. I don't know what we're gonna get, but we're gonna find out. So I have my random number generator right here. I'm gonna do the Yes Please first. I'm just gonna do it in order in which I got them. So there are 12 shades in the first 3 palettes. So the first shade that we're gonna use is number 11. So in the Yes Please palette, we're gonna use this shade, which I think is Chauffeur. I actually think out of all the shades in this palette, this is the one I haven't used too terribly much. That doesn't swatch great. I wanna do that again. This is also a very old palette, so. It's pretty, but I really don't think I've ever used this shade very much before, maybe once. For the Dream Street palette, we got number 2. Well, that's super safe. We got the shade Magical, so I guess we got a transition shade for this palette. For the Zodiac palette, we got number 12. Yes, I'm so hyped. We got the shade The Pisces. Love this shade. Yes. Now anything I do is going to be pure magic. For the Just My Luck palette, there's only 9 shades, so I reset it to 9, and we will see. We got number 1. Well, we got Chances Are, which is a light minty shade. I do like this color, but I was hoping we would get one of the darker ones, but you know, that's okay. These are just like two, like these go together and these go together, so we'll see what my custom palette has to give us. There are 24 shades in my custom palette, so now it's at 24. We got number 10. We got the yellow. I'm pretty sure this one is called Take Flight. Yes, the yellow. Called Take Flight. I'm so excited. Cute. This is a really cool color story. It's not something I would have just like done, but it's super springy. I don't know why the palette bingo gods keep just giving me springy, summery color stories, but I mean, I'm okay with it. This is really cohesive, I feel like. I got 3 mattes, 2 shimmers. 2 of the shimmers literally go with 2 of the mattes, so this is gonna be a very cohesive palette bingo. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm really excited to do whatever it is I'm going to do, so great. I guess I'm going to zoom you guys in now. I'm gonna prime my eyes with my Smashbox lid primer and light as usual, and I do not set it, and we'll get started. Alrighty. Here I am, I am back, zoomed in. I'm gonna dip into the Dream Street palette first. I'm gonna take that shade Magical, and I'm just gonna run this through my crease as my transition shade because I literally won't use this for anything else. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm just using a fluffy blending brush because that's the brush you use when laying down that transition shade in the crease. Just in case anyone doesn't know what a transition shade is. This is basically the color that you put in your crease to help other shades blend out easier. Really, I could have eliminated this shade from this palette bingo and been fine with doing the exact same look that I plan on doing, but since this is in the palette bingo and I have to use it, this is what I'm going to use it for. Dipping into my custom palette, I'm going to take Flight on just a small-ish, medium-sized-ish blending brush, and this is getting focused all up in my inner portion of the crease. all in that inner corner area. I really want a nice bright pop of yellow towards the front. What are you guys up to today? I have to work. I leave for work in like, I don't know, 2 hours or so, 3 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. I'm gonna film this, edit a little bit, eat something, and then head off to work. And then I'm gonna work all day until probably close to 8 p.m. And then I'm meeting Morgan at the gym and I will die tonight. Probably not, but it'll be a long day. I'm really sleepy. I just want to sleep so bad. I just love yellow eyeshadow. I could pack it on and blend it out all day long. It's just so pretty. Now dipping into the Just My Luck palette, I'm going to take that minty shade which is called Chances Are. And I'm just going to work on working this kind of in the outer portion of my crease. And just kind of blend it in with that transition-y shade. And yes, the transition shade might get kind of covered up, but literally there's nothing else I could do. It's there to help blend the shadows is what I'm gonna, that's what I'm gonna go with. My chair is so squeaky, I'm so sorry. I'm also gonna start heavily laying some of this down underneath my lower lash line. I say heavily, but I mean it's a pastel shade. It's only gonna be so dark. This is gonna be a very like whimsical, airy look apparently. This looks a little challenging just because the shimmers are gonna be so pigmented in comparison to the crease action, but you know what, it's okay. I still think it's gonna be cute. I really like this minty color and that yellow next to each other. I think it's really pretty. I'm gonna take just a tiny, tiny bit more yellow just to kind of work on blending in the middle here where the mint and the yellow kind of meet so it flows. And now we're moving on to the shimmers. I guess I'll actually use my transition shade to blend the edge. Actually, I want to pop some more yellow in the lower lash. I think I want the yellow focus in the front portion of my lower lash line as well. So you guys just, I can't get enough yellow. And now for the shimmers. I'm gonna lay down my NYX glitter primer first because you guys should know by now I use this with all of my shimmers. I thought I was gonna do kind of a cut creasey thing with this, but I don't think I am because my crease stuff is just too sheer for me to kind of pull that off. So I'm dipping into the Pisces first, and I want that focused in the outer portion of my lid. And then I'm just wiping that brush and flipping it over, and I'm gonna dip into that shade from the Yes Please palette that I can't remember. It's that orangey one. And I want this to go kind of in the front portion of my eye. Pretty much just putting this like where the yellow is in my crease. I'm putting it on that part of the lid, and then the Pisces shade was going where the minty part is. And now I'm just gonna flip back and forth between that orange and the green until they kind of mesh together. They aren't gonna mesh perfectly because they're a little bit opposing on the color wheel, but since they're shimmers, I can kind of get away with just tapping it until they merge a little bit, unlike mattes where they have to have a little bit more of a blend for it to flow. I can get away with it just a little bit more. And just taking my blending brushes to blend out these edges. I feel like this palette bingo is gonna be wicked short, and I'm so sorry that this video is gonna be really short. But there's just only so much I can do, you know? I am liking this effect though. I'm gonna take a little bit of that Pisces shade to pop in the inner corner perhaps. It might be a mistake, but we'll see. Anything to make it a little more creative than what it is currently looking like. I think it's looking kind of cool. It's looking very whimsical. I'm kind of okay with it. What is on my face? I'm gonna take my Colourpop punch liner just because it's really gonna tie in with that yellow all in my crease zone. I think it's gonna be really cute, and I just adore a yellow eyeliner in the waterline. I will say I feel like I was more hyped about this color combo when I first got it, but really just because the matte shades I got are so sheer. It's such a whimsical, light, airy looking look, and that's just not usually what I do. I don't dislike it, it's just weird. I mean, I guess that's all I really can do with this. I'm gonna do the other eye, throw on my lashes. Maybe I can think of something else to do with this that I want to do. And I'll put something on my lips and I'll be back. So I remembered that I have this glitter from Apocalyptic Beauty called Day of the Triffids. I'm gonna say that wrong. But it has lots of little flowers in it. I know I've used it before and it's really cute. So I think I'm going to use some of these glitters on my eye because I think that'll be really pretty with this look. And now that both eyes are done, I'm actually really liking this look. I think it's pretty. I'm excited to put my lashes on. And then for my lower lashes, I'm gonna end up going in with this Yellow Goodbye Yellow Colourpop mascara. Just because I think it'll be cute, you know? But I think with this, I'm gonna go out of my way to pick out green, yellowy, orangey flowers and then pop them on my eye. And I'm gonna use lash glue to adhere them because I want these to be actual pieces kind of stuck rather than just little pieces of glitter. Okay, so where do I want these? I think I might do two kind of up here, perhaps. And I might pop a couple kind of up here. I found one that's kind of leaf shaped. It's cute. I think it's cute. It adds just a little something. I'm gonna throw on my lashes, put the glitter on my other eye, put on the yellow mascara, something on my lips, and then we'll actually finish this up. So this is the final look. What do you think? I really like it now that it's all kind of put together. It's very springy. It's very more whimsical, and I don't usually do just light and airy looks like this. It's usually a lot darker or more dramatic and just bold, and this is just not bold. So I feel a little weird because it's just not the style I normally do, but I do think it's really pretty. I like these colors together. I'm so impressed with how just cohesive of a look the palette bingo gods gave me today. Like, it just works. All the crease colors go with the shimmers. Again, I do wish there was a darker matte kind of going on just to add a little more definition, but this is really pretty. It works really nicely. I think it came out pretty. I love the little glitter. Again, it's the Day of the Triffids from Apocalyptic Beauty, and you can use my code beautbean if you want to save 15% on their site. For my lashes, I went with the Bold Face Makeup Lashes Out Lashes, and they are getting close to their last leg. I'm actually surprised they've lasted this long. I think I've worn this particular pair like 25 times. On my lips, I went with the Sunset Strip Gloss from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I really like their glosses. I wish I had more of them. I only have like 2 or 3. But I like this overall look. It's very cute and springy, and I'm going to go to work and wear this, and then I'm going to go to the gym. Potentially wear this because I don't always take my makeup off, which usually sucks because I'm dripping in sweat. That's very attractive of me to say. Well, this multi-palette bingo with the Colourpop palettes was fun. I like what I came up with. What do you guys think? Would you have used these shadows differently? I always like to hear just if you guys had a better idea what you guys would have done. Let me know what other like palette brands you want to see a multi-palette bingo with. I am doing one with just the certified palette in the near future. I still need to do some more of my Juvia's Place ones. I want to do Jeffree Star's again now that Blood Sugar's here. I could do the Jaclyn Hill palettes, the OMFG palettes. I know you guys really want to see the OMFG and Jaclyn Hill palettes, so those might be coming up fairly soon as well. Anyways, if you enjoyed this multi-palette bingo, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's beautbean. Follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe here before you leave. I post at least 5 days a week, usually 6 or usually 7 though. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.